I'm Alora.
Hi.
And she's a brain fart.
Yeah. Energy's kicking in. My body
Oh.
doesn't know what to do with itself.
Lordy. So anyways, on today's podcast, we are going to talk about our worst jobs we've had. And we're just going to talk about the jobs we've had in general. We're going to start from the very beginning to the very end.
Let's talk some shit about some jobs, you know what I'm saying?
I've had quite a bit of jobs. I think that's a good thing. Yeah.
No, not
No.
really. Shows you're
I'm
very,
in my final job.
very unreliable. Yeah. To businesses that pay her, she's unreliable.
Yeah. No. Start my own
To
businesses. I
best
can do
friends that literally bully her all the time, so reliable. It's
that.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
You know? I don't even pay the bitch. Love you.
This is imagination. I'm just gonna put it right here. Imagination.
I love SpongeBob.
Okay, so what was your very first job?
Oh, we're jumping into this? You're not even gonna ask how my day is?
No, we're gonna jump right fucking.
But it's Friday the 13th.
Happy Friday the 13th. What was your
Thank
very
you.
first job?
How was your Friday the 13th?
I sat at
How's your
home
day
and did
been?
nothing.
Oh.
And then went grocery shopping a little bit, and then wrote down stuff to do for today, and then we had plans canceled.
That's why I don't like people. They cancel the plans. I get excited about shit.
Planning around people.
Yeah, literally.
Okay, anyways, what was your very first job? We will count babysitting as a first job.
I was fixing to say, technically babysitting was my first job. My neighbor that I grew up next to had a tiny human when I was like 12, 13, and to make money, I started babysitting. Little dude.
Oh man.
Yeah. Yep. So babysitting was technically my first job. So yeah, babysitting. Babysitting was my first job, and I did that from like the age of 12, 13 up until I moved.
Mm-hmm.
So about like 16, 17.
That's very reliable.
Yeah, I'm very reliable.
Okay,
Anyway, what about you? What was your first job?
I'm like, oh wait, no, actually, we were living in Azle, and my first job was a rinky-dink ass gas station. Yeah,
I think I remember that gas
worked
station.
at a gas station in Pelican Bay, and
She pointed it out like one time. Oh my god, is that a cow?
that is a donkey.
Moo!
Jackass.
Can't see.
Yeah,
That's a
funny.
donkey?
That's a donkey. I promise. If you put on your glasses, you might be able to. Sorry for the interruption.
You're right, it totally is a donkey.
You can hear it.
No!
So, my first job was in Pelican Bay at a rinky-dink gas station. I got my, because at like, I think I was like 16. Because at like 16 you can get your, not liquor license, but your like TVAC or something like that. And I could sell cigarettes and liquor. So they hired me at the gas station. I worked like below minimum wage, bro. Like I made like $200 a check. Like I was not racking in the money. I don't even know what I spent
Sounds
my
like
money
fucking
on.
Dairy Queen, dude.
Bro.
I was barely bringing in like 300 a fucking week.
What was your job after that?
A grocery store.
Oh really?
Yeah. What was it called? It's the one in Lakewood. It's not. It's near Walmart. It was near. Yeah, Cash Saver. There you go. If I can say that. Not just bleep it out. It was a grocery
I don't
store.
know how to bleep yet. Oh wait, you know I do know how to bleep. I can do it. Don't worry. I got you. Bookie.
I originally started right before I turned 18 as a cashier. And I was there, I want to say fucking ever. But I wasn't there forever. I was,
Until, because it was like while you were in high school, and then like after you graduated, I moved in with you. So then we got a job at Dairy Queen.
Yep.
But before that, I got a job in between you working at Cash Saver and Dairy Queen. I had a job at Whataburger. I got that when I turned 18 and got my license.
Yep.
Whataburger was fun. It was actually like one of my favorite jobs. I don't even think it was because of the job, but more or less the people.
It was definitely the people. I have videos
Of
on
us
my
having
Snapchat.
so much
Yeah,
fun.
of us going to like see you while you were working.
Even the security officer would sit with us and
They
talk
were
and chat.
they were so
Because I
it was
worked
so
overnight
goofy.
shifts.
Everybody
just so
was
funny.
so goofy.
I'd come in there drunk.
It was like a family, bro.
I'd
It was
come in there
literally a family.
fucking after one of our parties, we'd go in there and
Oh
we would
my
just,
god, that needs to be a fucking topic. Parties.
Oh, a topic for another day. Hold on, let me write it out.
Just let me write it down, let me write it down.
Oh, there goes that.
It's on your chair.
But yeah, so I worked at Whataburger.
For how long?
Ah,
Over a year. That's
yes,
for
it was over a
fucking
year because
sure.
I got my yearly pay bump, and then I got they gave me a keychain. Yeah, I still have the box that it came in. I don't have the keychain because it fell off my keys, but it was actually like decently made with a note in there for me. It was super
It was
sweet.
so cute.
I loved it. It was fucking.
It was
so,
literally another family. Dude.
It was amazing.
I didn't even.
I
Work
quit
there.
shortly after I got that though. So,
Yeah, she did.
but I quit to go work at Dairy Queen, which we
Yes.
actually worked at together.
Yes, we did.
Talk about
you
your
helped me.
experience.
You helped me get that job because
I was walking every day to work
before
there.
that, listen, we were while she was working at Whataburger, actually, I got a job in a warehouse at UPS. We both got a job. She was working 2 jobs at the time.
That was after
it was
Dairy-
after.
That was after Dairy Queen.
No, it wasn't. It was during because you were working Whataburger as well. It was right after you got your first car.
Yeah, if
She
I
got her
can, if we can
license.
find the video or a clip of that, I'll put that up here. But if I can't, oh fucking.
Oh my goodness, I was so excited for her. She got her license all by herself and then turned around and got
No
a car.
fucking help. Got kicked out of the
all
house
by
at 18.
yourself. Yeah,
got my own
literally.
car. Did everything by myself.
Yeah, I got a job. It was during what they call peak season, you know?
Oh
so
yeah,
like around.
yes, and Amazon Peak
Yeah,
season.
it was
so like holiday
season.
So like Halloween, Thanksgiving.
Yeah, it would be starting like next month. You
Yeah.
know, is their like quote unquote peak season until like I think January or February is when
I think
things
it's
would kind of
February
like
is when
calm
it
down.
calmed down.
Yeah, but since you know everything it's fucking UPS, so of course they were getting packages out the ass during peak season. So we got a job there. It was good fucking money, but only because it was peak season.
Really, really good.
Really good money.
And I was working 2 jobs, so I was raking in the money. I mean, I went all out for Christmas that
Oh
year.
yeah, she did. It
I-
was so
it
much
was
fun. It was
crazy.
insane. But yeah, after we left UPS,
Because I got into an accident.
yeah, she was working 2 jobs, so
Fell
she
asleep at the
fell
wheel.
asleep.
Don't recommend it. If you
Cracked
can
my
do
knee,
it, but
it's
don't.
fine.
Don't. Just
Still
don't.
gives me some PTSD. You know what I'm saying?
I got it too, alright? I get
It's
remotely
full.
tired in the car and I pull over.
I'm not fucking driving no more. Someone else take the wheel.
Literally.
Somebody else do it.
But we worked at UPS and then we worked at Dairy Queen
Yeah,
together.
you left UPS before I did.
Yeah, because they were mad at me because of my shoes, and my shoes were fucking. The belt ripped my shoes in half.
Yep.
And I was like, I can't.
There was like a conveyor belt. There was 2 conveyor belts, like
Like one
the
bringing the
normal
packages.
packages, and then up underneath it was another one for what did they call those big packages?
I don't know, big ass packages.
They had a specific.
BAB.
They had a specific name, but I can't remember them. But they'd have those big fucking wonky sizes, heavy as hell. Those would be on the conveyor belt underneath. And you know, well, we're just like standing there waiting, so we got to get there like what 3 in the fucking morning,
Oh my god, it was
and
ridiculous.
they weren't even ready.
Yeah, no,
we
we
didn't
sit
even-
there for like an hour, 2 hours.
A good
And then
hour and a half
after we
of
waited,
just like
like-
one package.
After we waited for
package.
1 or 2 packages to come through, then they were like, okay, it's time for a break. And we'd have like a 15-minute break. It was not long at all. And then
We'd go back and fucking immediate packages fucking falling off the conveyor belt.
It was
Absolute
ridiculous.
mess. But yeah, we would just like stick our feet on the bottom conveyor belt just to like feel it, and yeah, it would tip. Or she
Ripped
was,
my
like
shoes
very
in half.
very quick.
Then I got in the accident, so I just quit.
Yeah, she left.
My car
I
got
stayed.
repoed.
And then that's when you started working Dairy Queen.
Mm-hmm.
I needed a job that I had to walk to.
And I was walking to Dairy Queen.
Yeah, so she got a job, helped me get a job at Dairy Queen because we were living in Azle at the time, and it was before, obviously, that Dairy Queen's not there anymore. They just recently took it down and made a Dutch Bros.
Yeah, Dutch Bros.
Yeah.
Bros.
But I had to walk to and from work, so I had to get a job closer, so I left UPS. At the time, I didn't have a car or my license or literally anything remotely close to it. I had my roommate's sister's bike,
Bicycle.
so when it was too hot, I would ask and I would like pedal.
Pedal bike.
Yeah. I almost got hit by a girl that wasn't paying attention, but that's besides the point.
And then I moved up to manager at Dairy Queen.
In a different location.
I moved up to Dairy Queen. I moved up to manager there at that location. And then, but I wasn't given mandatory duties. Like, I counted the money, but that was it.
Yeah.
I didn't really do much else. So I was given, like, mandatory, managerial, can't say that fucking word, managerial duties. But, like,
Oh,
I
yeah.
just counted money. That was really it. I didn't get, like, a new shirt or nothing. And then I got with my husband, and he drove me to and from work. And then I quit Dairy Queen because we had to move. And
All the way to Springtown. That's a decent drive.
Yeah, it
From
was a
that
drive,
Dairy
yeah.
Queen to where you were, it was a decent drive,
so we started working, both me and him. He'd been working there, but we went to Taco Casa. Taco Casa was actually a pretty good place to work. At least the one I was working at was pretty decent.
the one in Azle.
Yeah. Now I have no clue what it's like up there. I mean, they're all new people now.
Oh yeah.
Tammy is one of the people that pops in my head. I believe is her name. She was super nice to both me and Joe. When we got pregnant, she showed up to all of our stuff for my daughter, and all of that. So, where did you work after Dairy Queen?
I got another job working. No, I worked UPS and Dairy Queen at the same time for a little bit because my old roommate was taking me to and from UPS, and I was just walking to Dairy Queen every day. And then I left UPS because the money wasn't good anymore, obviously, and technically we were hired as seasonal anyway. But
Shut the door.
I left UPS and was just working Dairy Queen, and then I moved to Springtown, basically paying a grown woman's fucking bills. Can't really do that when you're barely getting $300 a freaking week from DQ. So she actually helped me get my medical billing job.
I remember that because
Yeah, 'cause
I
I had-
missed my opportunity to get a medical billing job
I
like
had
you.
no experience at all, but obviously like they needed people, and that's where I started my medical billing journey. It was when I was like 19. Yeah, I turned 20 while I was working there. I couldn't even tell you how long I had been working there. It wasn't long. It was garbage. It was fucking hell.
And then you just bounced to different medical billing jobs,
Roommate
right?
also made my life a living hell. So did her POS fiance, who I actually got my dog from because he still is. Did I tell you he like tried flirting with me?
Again? I remember he was flirting with you back then.
No, he hated me. He hated me back
Well,
then.
like, I love you too. I remember him, like, you telling me.
He messaged me
when
on
you had gotten
Facebook.
out of the house, telling me that, like, he messaged you and was, like, flirting with you. Or he was, like, talking or flirting, or you had seen him. Something about him. I remember that.
I don't remember, but yeah, he messaged me on Facebook and was like, "Hey, I'm sorry for being so terrible to you back then. but you're really gorgeous now. You're sexy. Just had to let you know. A grown man, mind you. I was not even 20 years old when this 30-something-year-old man
Hitting 40-something.
was literally being just a big fucking child. Like, he made my life a living fucking hell completely. But whatever. Anyways, that's besides the point. Yeah, he was like, oh, you're so sexy. And I was like, yeah, I know, thanks.
Thanks, Bookie.
It's because I got my teeth fixed.
So, you just bounced from, like, different medical billing jobs after that, right?
Just one after that. I went to the one that was online. I was covering for someone who was on maternity leave with a different company. Making great fucking money at that job.
I remember because you were watching Aura for me.
Yeah, I was watching Aura because you had just started that job at Bronze because it was literally right next to us. But then after that job, I got the now job that I'm at, which I've been at for 3 years now. With that like month that I was gone.
A sabbatical is what they call it.
Well, I wasn't
really
supposed to go back,
getting,
but
getting
you know,
getting fucked over.
again, by the same family basically, but it's whatever, it's my fault.
Yeah, of course, right? So after...
And now it's my fault that he doesn't have everything that he wants to have right now because I didn't go through with it. Okay, well, you didn't go through with your word either, babe. So, I was
telling
homeless.
me I'm on the way and then waiting
2 days. 3 days.
to even reply to me.
Yeah. That's
Thank you.
not keeping your end
I
of the bargain,
told
babe.
my apartment complex I was leaving that day, and you said 2 days later, so guess what? I'm fucking homeless.
He's literally homeless, but it's whatever. It's whatever. Anyway, yeah. It's fine.
And then you're
Now
at your
here.
job now that you're
Yeah.
with. It's pretty
Yeah.
amazing.
Been there for almost 3 years. It only took me leaving and them replacing me with a piece of fucking work.
POS.
She did not know what the fuck she was doing. She said she did. I literally gave the. You saw the booklet.
I looked at the booklet today, and
I
that
gave
is
that
like
woman a cheat sheet booklet, like had
examples,
denials, what
everything.
I did, what you're supposed to do. It had copies of literally everything that I did, explaining word for word everything.
sticky notes and highlighted bits. Like
Literally.
it was so perfect.
Literally,
She was like, "Tell me if you can understand this," and I was like, "Not really, but if I was looking at the screen and had to do it, I probably could with this book."
I trained her for a fucking week, and she destroyed
Took you a month.
all of my
to get it all back.
over a month. Over a month. I'm still fixing her fuck ups. Like, I do workers' comp now, okay? And there's a timely limit, obviously, for obvious reasons, of submitting something, submitting an invoice, a claim, an injury, initially,
Obviously.
to the insurance carrier. That way, they're not getting billed for something that we did 2 fucking years ago. We finally decided to bill, you know. They don't want that shit. Well, she fucked up so many invoices that she sent for the month of June that I was spending all of July, most of July, fixing her fuck ups. Like, receiving the denials, having to fix everything, resubmitting, like, communicating with everybody and all that jazz. So I got behind on making sure other things were fucking submitted on time. So now I'm still dealing with a bunch of timely filing denials because I was too busy with other denials to make sure these were sent properly. So that's fun. Still cleaning that up.
Other than that, the job's good,
Oh yeah.
and they realized
Finally-
how much they needed
finally
you,
got
so
a
gave
raise,
you
yeah,
a better raise.
literally. But it's understandable. I mean, I don't have any schooling for medical billing whatsoever. I do want to do it because I feel like that'll definitely, it could help in the long run. I mean, I've been going at this for 3 years now.
Yeah.
And I've been doing medical billing since I was 18 and I'm now 24.
Yeah.
So, for the most part, I know what the fuck I'm doing. But I know getting,
If you were to
if I
lose
were
this
to
job
actually go
and then go
get,
to a different company, you would probably have to. They would probably require schooling.
you think they would?
They don't.
Not a lot of places do. Not a lot of medical billing places do.
Well, if I had somebody training you, I'd lie on my resume too. So it'd be easy to-
Yeah, that's exactly what this fucking bitch did that. Was supposed to replace me. She completely lied about literally everything. Whatever.
Well, I'm glad you like your current job.
Yeah.
So I think
And official. You know?
yeah,
Do that
the
too.
official site.
Yeah. And now our podcast, if this actually goes anywhere.
Hopefully.
So technically, like 3 jobs. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, and today we're going to be taking photos for you, and we're going to be doing the podcasts. We're going to film a few episodes today, and then
I've been watching Cameron and Peyton, the You Should Know podcast, and I just love how they just burp whenever the fuck they please. We'll probably get hate for it. We're females. I'm fuck. If I gotta burp, I'm gonna fucking burp. I chugged that Red Bull. I got bubblies.
I chugged the. Oh, we're also going to do. Look out for it. On a Tuesday, we're going to be doing a drunken podcast, where obviously we've been sipping this entire time. At least I have.
She's been chugging. I've been sippy.
It was good.
She goes. I
It
did
was
not.
delicious.
Usually, I'm the alcoholic here.
I wouldn't say I'm alcoholic. I just like alcohol when I drink it.
That's
But I don't drink often.
no, but when you do, you like fucking chug shit. Alcoholic.
I don't crave the alcohol.
I don't either. Valid point.
So I feel like
We're like
to be addicted to
borderline.
something.
I feel like we're borderline alcoholics because when we start drinking, we don't stop drinking.
We drink till we can't drink.
Drank.
Drink till we can't drink. If I can,
But-
if Jordan's okay with it, I'll put a photo of her really drunk up here. And then if we have any photos of me drunk, I'll put that up there.
We don't because usually she's the one taking care of me because I get stupid. I get
Well, that's
rowdy.
because you do know a lot of people at the bar. Oh, you forgot to talk about that you worked at the bar.
Oh my god, I totally forgot. When did I start that?
We both worked at the bar, actually.
Yeah, backtrack for I worked there for almost 3 years. This 2024 is the
I know.
I have not
we
worked
went
the bar
to the
since
bar,
2024.
and you were like, I really want to, like, I need an extra job. I want to
It
work
was my like lifetime best friend Allison. It was her 21st birthday,
Oh, that's right, because we were
and
there
I
for-
had a car. And for her 21st birthday, obviously she wanted to go out to a bar. Only bar that we knew that we could get into.
'Cause we were underage.
Yeah, we weren't 21 yet. She's a year older than us. Was
We went
somewhere
to
in the
it.
stockyards. So that's where we went. And I was like, wow, this place is actually pretty fun. And they had, Jello shot girls that were making good money.
And she like made a comment of like, I want to
And this
like
was during
work.
COVID, mind you. This is during COVID.
Yeah,
so
everybody had
everybody
masks
had
on.
masks
So
on.
2020.
Everything was literally like limited and everything. We waited in line so freaking long to get into those bars. It was a little
And
ridiculous.
then we did not leave because if you left, you'd have to wait in line to get back in again.
Yeah, literally, no, we stayed the fucking side.
So we were sitting there. We got Jello shots for Allison. I think she bought them. Because,
Yeah,
we were underage.
She got Jello shots to try, because she wanted to drink. She wanted to try everything.
And Jordan like asked me. She was like, I want to be. Or she said something about a Jello shot girl. So I stopped one and I was like, ask her.
We
I was
asked.
like,
We
ask.
asked the girl, we asked the original girl that walked up to us and sold to Allison, or Allison, Allie.
We'll
whatever.
text her and see if she's okay with it.
Yeah, I was like, let me verify she's okay with that. But we were just chit chatting with the girl while she was picking out some Jello shots. Like, oh, how much do you make? What do you actually make anything from selling these?
What's it like to be a
I
Jello
was like,
shot
is it
girl?
fun? How is it?
How's the interview process? Like, what
And
is it?
mind you, this is.
COVID, so we had masks.
And I'm living by myself. Like, I left where I was with that shitty roommate and her shit fiance. And she's probably a good person now. I haven't spoken to her since, so I don't.
But
wanna
at the moment, she
bash
was
on
not
her
great.
name. She's probably a decent person now, but at the time she was at POS. But I had left there, so I was living in an
see
RV.
you next Tuesday.
I'll see you next Tuesday. Yeah.
See you next Tuesday.
Yes. I was living in an RV by myself, and I was barely paying $200 a month for that RV, and I was working the medical billing job. Okay. I left Dairy Queen while I was still living in Springtown with that roommate because anyway.
Put it away. Sorry for the interruption. Again, we have a toddler with us today, so
Toddler, dogs,
dogs are barking. Everybody.
literally she was working at? Probably absolutely nothing.
Probably.
But anyway, yeah. But yeah, I was living in an RV. I was barely paying $200 a month. I barely had any tattoos, and I want to be covered. Okay, I want tattoos everywhere. I already have plans for literally so many things. Anyway, I was living in an RV, barely paying like $200-300 a month, and that was for everything. That was water, electric, fucking Wi-Fi, rent itself, because it was literally just me and my dog. And then later, a little later, I picked up Sky from the old roommate. So it was literally just me and my 2 dogs. And that was it. So I was barely paying $200. I was making decent money at my first medical billing job.
Mhm.
I was not. I was making $10 an hour. And
But at the time, it was decent.
At the
compared
time-
to your bills. It was
at the
decent.
time, it was a decent amount of money. But I was
Sky,
like,
leave it.
I want to make more. You know? I want to make more money. And I was like, it's literally just me. I don't have to listen to anybody except for my landlord. So if I go to work, I can come home at 2 in the freaking morning after work and not worry about being bitched at by the POS, you know? So I was like, why not?
Fuck it. Do
It's
it.
easy
Do it.
cash. It's cash at the end of the night. So hell yeah, I can do that. So I asked one of the Jello shot girls at the time, and I was like, hey, are y'all hiring? She pulls down my mask. 'Cause,
She
you
was
know,
like,
we
"You're
were
pretty,
wearing
yeah."
masks. She pulls down my mask real fast and is like, mind you, at the time, I had fucked up teeth, okay? I had real fucked up teeth. Like, my 2 front teeth were the only straight teeth in my mouth. My, what are these, molars?
I don't know.
Protruding from my gums, okay? Like, way the fuck up here, protruding from my gums. It was, in my gum, I have very terrible gums, okay? My gum health, no matter what I do, garbage, okay? It was a mess. She's like, yeah,
Recommendations
you're pretty
down
enough.
below.
She's like, yeah, you're actually pretty enough. Here, text this person, tell them I told you about it. And I was like,
Fucking
that
bet.
easy? Say less. Say less. That easy. So he's like, I send me a picture of your ID. So I did. Send him a picture of my ID. He said, you got TABC? I said, yes, I do. Bet. I need girls to work these nights. I said, sign me up. I'll be there. What time do I gotta be there? What's my dress code? Wear whatever you want. Whatever sells is what he said. Wear whatever sells. And I was like, bet. Okay.
I'm gonna wear lingerie. That's what some girls took from that.
That's literally what some girls did. I was not confident enough of that. Bar definitely did help me with my confidence. That's for sure.
It helped me as well when I started working
For sure, because like, obviously you're around a bunch of drunk people, okay? And
They're all
they're
making
so
comments.
nice. Drunk people are so nice, okay? They're all calling you pretty and beautiful and like sexy and all these things, and I was like, ooh, me?
And they're giving you money.
Me? Because they think you're beautiful, cute, and sexy, you know? And I was like, oh! So that definitely helped with my insecurities. That's
How long
probably
were
the
you-
one good thing.
How long were you working there before I started working there with you? Because I was working at Bronx at the time too.
It had been a while. I was working there for a while. And then you started, you were like a temp. So I feel like you just filled in whenever.
I did,
But it
and they
started,
realized.
I think, like a year after I started. No,
Yeah.
it wasn't that long, was it?
No, I don't think so. It wasn't that long because it was.
No,
or
it was.
like,
It was.
I don't know. However long it was. It's broken, baby. It's just broken. Anywho's just. Yeah, but they needed people, and Jordan asked me if I could work, and I was like, sure. And so I was just like a filler.
Yeah,
I
so
still
it was
worked
extra money.
there.
I was like, it's cash at the end of the night if you can, like, you know.
I didn't
We can
sell
ride
Jello.
together.
I did the beer tub.
Yeah.
So I sold beer. I hollered all the time. Ice cold beer.
Good
And
times,
then
good
she was
times.
working the door at that time, so she went from Jello.
No,
to
you were
working the door.
You were working Jello and beer tub at the same time for a little bit, but it wasn't very long.
Yeah, and then you went
It wasn't a long
to the
time.
door, and so she'd holler, if
Yeah.
anybody wants a beer, come inside to your right. And that's where I was.
Yeah, and then I started working the door because we always needed door girls too. You can't find fucking reliable people. People would steal the money all the time.
Yeah.
Straight out of the register with like 7 different cameras on them. I don't know.
And like zero cares.
I don't, whatever, you do you, boo. So I got moved up to working the door, and I did that for
A hot minute.
yeah,
That was the majority of your time.
That was the majority of my time. Selling Jello was just not for me. I wasn't
She's
that
not
good
the
at
biggest
it.
flirt.
I'm really not.
And I feel like when you're selling something, you
gotta
definitely have
be.
to flirt.
You gotta be. And
Except for when you do a beer tub, because everybody just wants a beer when they get in the bar.
yeah, literally. Beer
So
tub,
all I
you
had
just
to do
fucking
was
scream at people,
holler.
hey, hun, can I get you a beer?
Beer, cash, right here, right now. I ain't got no line. You ain't
No
got to
line.
put a card on. Just fucking come get $4.
Give me your money.
Give me your money. Give me $5 and let me keep the $1. Thank you.
Literally.
Next.
Because we only made tips. But it was good money. That money, that bar money, paid for my braces.
That's badass.
And my braces were, I want to
Expensive.
say like $6,000.
Yeah.
$6,000, and I had to have them for 2 years. Fucking amazing. I will definitely go back to that orthodontist because they were so nice.
They treated you so well.
Yeah, and they also gave me a discount because I was paying out of pocket.
Yeah.
Like I went initially just for like a free consultation.
Mm-hmm.
They looked at my mouth. They realized, yeah, bitch, you're gonna need fucking the heaviest, heavy-duty braces.
You're gonna need the
Okay. And I was like, okay.
What is it? 90s baby headset braces.
Yeah, literally. They were like, you don't need the fucking face, mouth guard, everything.
Mouth guard,
Like, you're gonna need it all. I looked like that girl from Nemo. Why are you sleeping? That was me. Okay. Someone told me to be that for Halloween one year, and then the year after I got my fucking braces off, so I couldn't do it. It was a little sad, but it's okay.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway.
One year for Halloween, we went as like Purge.
Oh yeah, we did.
Oh, that
Yeah,
was
we did.
so
That
cute.
Was so
I'll put
much
a picture
fun.
of us up here. Fucking, we looked just so good.
Yes. It was
I
so
did our
much fun.
makeup.
She did our makeup.
She
I
sent me
did
an
our hair.
inspo pic and I did it.
Yeah, I was like, can you do this makeup? Because we didn't want to spend our money that we were making at the bar on stuff to wear at the bar. Fuck
Yeah,
no.
we paid like what, $3 for some fake blood and just cut up some shirts we had at home.
No, I stole my mom's fake blood from her basket of Halloween decor.
Sorry, Mom.
I love you, Mom. But I stole a container. It was a big ass container. And then I went and I purchased
We
a
both got-
men's polo.
Yeah, white men.
A white men's polo. And I spent just like a little bit of time just cutting it up a little bit, you
And
know.
then we threw blood on it.
Throwing some blood,
Handprints.
handprints all over
And then we
it.
got to the bar, and then we did handprints on our legs,
our
and
body,
our arms,
yeah.
and chest.
That way it would be there while we were working during the night. Oh my gosh, it was so much fun.
It was so much fun.
Cute.
I think you were working. I don't think I was working
Safe. Anyway.
Yeah, I think you were working, but I wasn't. But now I'm trying to find like the plugs to get currently.
Where they at?
Where they at? No. Where the hoes at? So after the bar, I was also working Brahms, and then after Brahms, I've also worked at Sonic. That was in between Brahms and after Chocolate Casa. I've worked Sonic, which was also tip based, which honestly wasn't bad.
Don't
It
you
was
get
up
paid
for
like
the small
barely
time.
$2?
Technically, like $2.75 is what I was getting
And then
paid.
tip.
And then based on tips, and then people like
That's ridiculous.
were tipping like a bunch of cash, and then you had to put in how much cash you got, and then they took the money for your taxes to pay your taxes for the cash you got. And then it was a decent job. If you're in a small town, don't recommend because they don't tip a lot because they don't know you. They don't want to know you.
No. They just
Uh,
want to get their food and get out. which
Yeah,
I don't
really.
blame them.
I never tipped at something either. I'm a shitty person, but I always tip like $1 or $2.
Sometimes I do. If I have cash on it, I'd rather give them cash. You
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, because that credit card, it takes like 2 weeks or something to come in. It's horrendous. Wait time.
Yeah.
And then now I'm a stay-at-home mom, entrepreneur. I
Runs her own jewelry business.
I do. I make jewelry. She's not wearing them right now, but she was wearing them to work. She's gonna go get them.
Ta-da, now I'm wearing
Now
them.
she's
Okay.
wearing the earrings.
I wore them to work. These are a pair that she just recently made.
I feel like my first season of jewelry was not the best quality, but they were only $5.
They were not the best quality, but I still have every single one of them.
She bought all of them.
I bought every single one of them. I bought them all.
And then I gave her those.
Yes.
What by Emma?
My favorite ones. Oops. Probably didn't hear a damn thing. My absolute favorite ones, while we're talking about your earrings, my absolute favorite earrings that she has made are from her Halloween collection. She made Ghost Face.
If I can put it up here, I will.
I was like, I also have them in my bathroom. I should have just brought them, but I didn't. Anyway, the Ghost Face, and they're like outlined with rhinestones, and it's so fucking
The ghost face has
cute.
like blood on it.
Blood splatter. And then my second favorite ones are also from the Halloween collection.
The knives.
The
were my
knives.
favorite.
I think Summer still has my fucking knives.
I think so.
But the knives also were my absolute favorite because they also had like some blood splatter on them.
And they had pink handles. They were
had
so
pink-
cute.
They were so freaking adorable. Those were definitely my favorite ones too. Ghosties. The ghosties ones.
Yes, I made ghosties that were holding like cats.
She made ghosty ones with cowboy hats.
That's this collection.
Yeah, I know.
I haven't finished those.
I need
ones
her to
yet.
hurry up and finish them so I can buy every single one of them.
But the fractured thumb, so I have to wait at least
Yeah,
another
she's
week or
gotta-
two
she's gotta
before I
put
can
hold.
get back to them.
And then you gotta do a new Halloween collection. Or like an updated one.
Yeah.
Because those ones are so cute.
I think I'm definitely gonna do the knives again. Those are definitely coming back.
Oh yeah. Different
For
color
sure.
handles too.
I feel like black and pink are gonna be the colors.
Oh,
I
yeah.
go with. I don't think I'm gonna do any other colors because it seems irrelevant.
I was thinking about that as I said it, and I was like, that'd be kind of ugly though. Hold on.
Yeah, like a blue or a turquoise.
I was thinking
handle.
a turquoise handle with that. I was like, yeah, never mind. I don't
I,
listen to Jordan.
I also am adding fringe jewelry.
Oh yeah, like the little
The
yarn.
tassel.
Tassel. There you go. Tassel.
Tassel fringe
That's what I
jewelry.
usually. That's what I was wearing with this outfit originally, but then we went to the bar that one night, and I wore these ones. My birthday night.
Yeah, and
And you wore the tassel
tassels
one,
are back at my
and
house.
yeah, she took them back. I was like, oh, my tassels. I'm not really
Yeah.
mine, but
The tassels.
they're so cute. I'm ready. I bought other yarn
Mhm.
so she could do like turquoise ones.
Yeah, because we only found turquoise in like a big pack, and I was like, I can't afford that big
she
pack.
was like,
right now.
I was like, I'm fucking up. I
She
bought
was
it.
like, then I need a set.
yeah, I was like, I bought it.
Then I fractured my thumb, so.
And I gave her the pack, and I was like, make whatever tassels you want, but I want turquoise ones. That yarn specifically, that's what I want. She said, okay, and then fucked up her hand. So,
Yeah, we're great.
stupid.
Great. If you didn't see that, see what happened, go back to our very first podcast.
Yeah,
Or was it
very-
our second?
It was our opening podcast, I believe.
I believe. Any usuals. Jordan did cups, so she made cups. I'll put a few up here if I can. They actually came out really, really good. They were so cute.
I made cups for like friends and gave them. I used to do the snow globe
The snow
tumblers,
globe
the
tumblers.
Starbucks snow globes. But then I moved and I just didn't have time because I was working the bar 24/7, literally running a whole fucking household, paying everybody's bills.
That too.
That's besides the point. That's another fucking story. Fucking pissed me off. So I sold all my stuff because it was just in the way.
It was sitting there and you needed some
It
extra
really
cash.
was. It was just sitting there. I had to pay other people's fucking bills, so I needed the extra cash. So I sold all of it. I miss it so much. And then while I was in between a living situation, I was bored and started bedazzling again. Because I bedazzled.
Like the tops of the cups.
I bedazzled my one cup. It's actually at my work. I used this Starbucks cup that I bedazzled cow because it's absolute garbage. It's terrible looking if you're really looking at it. Far away, it's a cute cup. But I don't actually use it. I don't actually use the cup, so I took it to work and I cut the top, like the lid, I cut it, so it's now my tissue holder at work.
That's the way to do it.
Because it's so cute. So, like, anytime anybody comes in the office, which is literally never, they see my cute little cup that I bedazzled myself.
So yeah, we run. She needs to get back to cups for sure.
Yeah, I started rhinestoning again purely out of boredom and to see if I could really do it because I didn't try very hard originally. That's why I stuck to like rhinestoning the lids and not like the entire tumblers. But I've rhinestoned a couple tumblers since then. and they're actually really cute. I did one for my friend's, not birthday, but I just got her like a little goodie basket. She was having a bad week, and a rhinestone tumbler that I made myself was in there. I'm actually currently rhinestoning one because the rhinestones are like a pretty blue, and I'm in love with it. I need to actually finish it,
Yeah, you do.
but it's fine. I was gonna start on it last night, and then I got too high, so. But I did get like memories on Snapchat earlier today.
I saw them.
I posted them on my story. That I wanted to start doing cups again because it was so much fun. It really was.
You had a blast, and you really enjoyed yourself doing it. So
I
definitely
really
think you
did,
need to get back to it.
especially like the peekaboo tumblers. Did I show you the 2 peekaboo tumblers that I made?
I don't think so.
Oh my goodness, I made 2 peekaboo tumblers because I just saw it one day on like TikTok or something,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, I want to see if I can do that. So I did, and I gave it to my friend who also worked the door at said bar. That way she can kind of like promote, you know, but she didn't, but it's whatever. Still love her, swear. But yeah, I want to start doing it again. But the peekaboo tumblers is just a double-walled tumbler, you know, with whatever you want inside. You can put rhinestones in those things, like small rhinestones. You can put those in the tumblers. Like, it doesn't have to be liquid and glitter.
Oh.
Yeah, fucking crazy. I saw that a while
She
back.
also made like the blood dripping tumblers.
Oh yes, I did.
Those
I
were
need my mom
cute.
to send me that because I made it for my mom for Christmas one year because she loves horror movies. That's where I get it from. That's actually going to be my entire leg sleeve. Is going to be just a bunch of horror movie characters. All of it, all of them. But I wanted to see if I could do it, and I did it, and it looked really freaking good. So I gave it to my mom for Christmas one year, and she used to use the fuck out of it. But it didn't keep her drink cold enough. So I turned around and I got her a tumbler. I bought a tumbler. One of those,
Stainless steels.
yes. I had, my landlord at the time made tumblers, like actual, those tumblers. And so I had her make one for my mom for Christmas another year. And she uses that thing religiously.
I bet.
It goes with her everywhere. All the time. To this day.
So you're gonna have to make her another one.
I want to make her one, yeah. I want to bedazzle one for her.
I don't think your mom's the bedazzle type. I don't think she want her own bedazzle type. Would
If
she?
it's the stainless steel, yeah. Fuck yeah. Probably. Hopefully. But maybe I'll do like the I want to do similar to like what I already gave her, you know, the other horror movie character ones, the blood drip,
Like they
but
brought
rhinestones.
out at Spencer's?
Yeah,
Like that?
maybe something like that.
Obviously it'd be unique to your
Yeah,
style, but
have my mom's face on it. I got my dad's tumbler too, okay, for Christmas one year, and there's always this joke about I have 2 siblings, okay, my older sister and my younger brother, and obviously my older sister is definitely the favorite because she was the oldest, but then my brother, so then he was the favorite because he's the only boy. But I always joke with my dad because I call myself his favorite child. I am his favorite.
she is.
So on the cup, I put it on his tumbler that he still has to this day. I bought it like years ago. On the very bottom of the tumbler, like it has some pretty cool stuff on it. It's just like I think a blue, and then some cool things that he likes, and then his name, and then on the very bottom, like around the bottom, it says "From your favorite child." And he opened that present in front of my other siblings, and I was like, "Yeah."
As you should.
I need to make him a new one where like the bottom of it's like the middle finger.
Like underneath, like when you
Yeah,
lift,
when
like,
you lift it.
when you lift up,
So it's gonna be the middle. Yeah, I need to do that. I need to do that.
you need to make that.
I need to so. But I need a cricket for that, and those things are
I've got
not
one.
cheap.
You got one.
They are not cheap. Yeah, but you have like the fucking very first one, so it's a
No,
little.
I got that other Cricut. The Cricut Air. I have a Cricut. The Cricut Air.
A newer one, or the one your mom gave you, the old one?
Not the tiny one, like the Cricut Air 2, I think.
That's what I have.
Yeah, but that's what I have.
But I had the turquoise. I had like the blue colored one.
I think mine's teal too.
We just need to get like a warehouse, you know, and
We should
like
put all of it together in like
literally
a fucking storage unit or something.
a
Like
storage
those
unit. I would need
air-conditioned
fucking
ones.
air in there. That and fuck public storage. Fucking cunts. Fucking see you next Tuesdays. What was your, obviously not being a stay-at-home mom, aside from that, because I know you're going to say,
I love being a stay-at-home mom. I know.
what was your favorite job and why?
I have to say, I think my favorite job was Whataburger.
Why?
There were ups and downs in it, like the downside whenever I had that abusive ex-boyfriend.
Who also worked there, who acted like he was a golden child just because his face was kind of attractive.
Yeah,
Not even very.
He was mad at me for something, and he was taking it out at work. We were working the same shift. They were like, "Are y'all gonna be good working the same shift?" We were like, "Yeah, totally fine." I think like a month went by or something. It wasn't very long, the relationship, and he got mad at me. I think because I like stayed the night at his place and his mom wasn't okay with it or something. Because I was like 18, so
Yeah.
he was still living with his parents. I got kicked out. So I like stayed the night at his place or something, but he was mad at me, and then I was gunning for manager at Whataburger, so I was like trying to run the whole thing. And
She
I'm
was
sorry,
working
but
her
you had been
ass
like there
off.
for 3 months, and I had been there for over a year, so no. And so he was working like the fry station, and I was working drive-through, because if you work drive-through, fucking congratulations, you do so much shit. And
Dairy Queen, I was the drive-through fucking queen, bro.
so we were, I was like, he wasn't getting the fucking fries. I needed fries for my burger. That was all I needed, and he was just fucking headphone in, didn't give a shit. And so I was like,
Basically acting like a child
he
at work.
turned around or did something, and I fucking bagged my own fries and put it in the bag and handed the order out. He like grabbed the fucking fry, like, I don't know if you've seen the fry scoopers, but like he grabbed like one of those fry scoopers, lifted it up, and was like talking shit. Honestly, I blacked out because I was like, it was not okay. He like
Trauma
lifted
response.
it up, and then I saw my manager come around, and he was like, blank, yelled his name, and then I was just like frozen, and then he was like, "Are you good?" Like my manager was like, "Are you good? Do I need to send him home?" I was like, "Send one of us home." I honestly couldn't care fucking less right now. Probably send me home because I'm gonna
Couldn't.
cry.
But careless.
I could care less.
So you still care.
No, but like I didn't care, but like I could still not care more.
So you couldn't.
I always said I could care less.
That's incorrect.
I couldn't care less.
There you go. That
I
means
could- I
you care
couldn't-
so little.
That
You basically
I
don't.
literally couldn't care anymore. Okay.
Exactly. There you go. Couldn't care less.
So I couldn't care less, and I was.
Just send one of us
I
home.
think I went home. Honestly, I don't remember. But I know that that's when we broke up. Like I know that's when things like I like broke things off with him like through text because I did not want to see his face again.
Yep.
I'm pretty
And
sure.
then it got real weird and awkward at work.
He would
and
like
then-
show up. He like quit, and then
Yeah.
he would like show up to my job. Like Jordan was there. She'd pop in every now and then.
Because we lived walking distance from
Yeah.
Whataburger at the time, so I had no fucking car. But if I wanted to go, I would just walk.
And
Straight
so
up.
he came in one time with like just hickeys all over. You remember that? It was disgusting. She like came up to the counter, hands on the counter. "Oh Laura, did you see who just came in here? It was," and I was like, "No, I didn't see that." She goes, "It's disgusting. Do you want to see it?"
I'm sorry, but
I do too. I hate public like hickeys. Like just, I don't mind hickeys anywhere else, but
Yeah.
like here,
But if I'm wearing
Next?
just like a regular shirt and you can see them,
that's a big ass truck.
sorry.
Yeah,
Anyway.
that's what it is. Yeah,
Sorry, it's trashy me.
it's
I
gross.
see it as
was-
trashy.
From that moment on, I thought it was disgusting because he used to give me
The
hickeys.
amount on his neck.
It
It
was-
looked like his entire neck.
I
was
swear, it
just
looked like he got
fucking-
his ass beat
It
on the
did,
neck
because it was
only.
just-
It was purple. It was just purple everywhere.
all
The girl was like
everywhere.
sitting next to him,
Like, oh my god.
looking
and
at
we're like,
over,
"Bleh."
and she's like came up to him.
I did. I was like, girl, it's gross.
It's nasty over there. And I saw it, and I literally looked him dead in the eyeballs, and I went, and turned around.
And went and did her job.
and went and did my job. And,
And
he like
he
ordered
avoided.
from me after that.
He
to just be
avoided
petty.
eye contact with you, completely avoided eye contact with you. And then, like, they quickly got their food. They ate as quickly as fucking possible and dipped.
Yeah, they were in and out. He just wanted to like show
I'm
me
like,
that
yeah,
he could get
oh my
another
God.
girl. Anyways, that was Whataburger. But other than see, next Tuesday we had.
There's always drama.
I always got breakfast. They gave me breakfast because I worked fucking hard. I was working overnight.
She worked every
so I
shift
worked every
possible.
station as well. Like I would like when people
She
were
could
on
go
breaks, I
anywhere.
did everything.
Yeah.
And so after that,
She could
I
run
just,
that Whataburger
it was
by
great.
herself.
I enjoyed it. It was so much fun. The people were great. Like we said in the beginning, like there was just so much family. Like it felt like family there, and like we had friends, and that's also where I.
It just
met,
became our hangout place too.
Yeah.
It really did.
I met
Uh,
there, so. I mean, at the time she was fun, and now realizing, looking back and watching like the.
it's
the
weird,
memories,
a
it's
like
weird.
grown woman hanging out with like freshly out of high school people.
And you know that
Like-
she's like, this is when I was living at home. You know it's weird when your parents ask if they can meet this, like, 20, 30 something. I don't even know how old she was at the time. Like, 20, 30 something. Being like, hey, can I meet your parents so that we can go hang out? And she used to take me to a bar to drink. Like, it was some shady shit.
Sorry, it's just weird, okay?
It's weird.
It's a little strange. You do you, boo. You do you. I don't want any part of it, though. Sorry, not sorry.
Not anymore. No, thank you. She
Yeah,
still hovers over my life, but
Because
whatever.
it's literally the grown fucking people that are hanging out with like such younger kids that act like a child. Like just because you're hanging out with younger people does not mean you have to act like them. Yeah, literally.
I can't with her.
Literally, it just drives me fucking batshit crazy. It does not make sense to my brain. I mean, I'm friends with older people as well, like,
But
but it's not.
It's not weird.
Anyway,
What was
It was-
your favorite job and why? Or is your favorite job?
I was about to say, I do really enjoy my current job. I do. I really do enjoy my current job. It's literally just me and my manager in the office because we just have two
Sit at
clinics.
the table.
And so, my current job is definitely my favorite because I control everything.
Yeah.
Basically, almost everything. Anything that gets done is me. I did it.
Yeah.
So there's nobody like following
Second
behind
guessing
me
your work.
and fucking something up because that's what I had to deal with a lot with my first medical billing job was there was multiple people because we had so many freaking doctors.
Yeah.
I was responsible for way too many doctors at one time, so they would have like 3 of us working on the same exact doctors all the time. And
So confusion would happen.
it would, oh my goodness. And the other people didn't know what the fuck they were doing. But it's fine. But yeah, currently my now job. But if I would have to pick a different job, the kid just randomly appears every now and then, asking for this, that, and the other. So I just patiently wait for her to get back. Or I'll do it. You're a real friend, okay? If you don't even have a kid, your friend has a kid, and you help. Like, nah, sit down. I got it. I'll do it. You know what I'm saying? Not every single time, obviously, but
There you go.
help a sister out.
Help a sister out.
Real friends for that. Anyway, if I were not to choose my current job as my favorite, I would definitely have to say the bar was fun. It was, I don't really want, it was,
There were ups and downs, just like there is with every
oh
job.
yeah,
but
for
like,
sure,
out of all the
1000%.
jobs you had.
There was so many ups and downs, but that job taught me so fucking much about like growing up, you know?
How to defend yourself,
Just how to do that a couple times.
how to, your voice. You got
Yeah.
your voice there.
Yeah, I used to be so timid and shy and quiet and just everything to myself, but now I'm like, nah, fuck that. Fuck this. I don't give a.
So the bar was your favorite job, whether the ups
Yeah.
and downs, just because of what you gained from
Yeah, I
said
gained
bar.
so much. I gained so much from that bar. It was crazy. The people were fun. It was a lot of fun. Most nights when I wasn't fucking exhausted.
We're fighting people.
Yeah.
That's for another podcast.
Anyway.
In another podcast, I think we'll talk about bar stories. We'll just tell things that we've seen or done,
Oh yeah.
things that have happened. I think people would love to hear that.
There's so many stories. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's crazy. But yeah, that's that.
All right, so on our next podcast, we will probably be talking about bar stories. So stay tuned for that.
Eventually.
Like, comment, subscribe,
Like, subscribe if you're not already subscribed.
follow. If you're watching
are you
it,
doing?
till this end, you might as well fucking subscribe.
Might as well, you know.
Um,
Stayed long enough for our crackers.
I hope you guys have enjoyed. We definitely enjoy filming, and then we enjoy having these conversations. So we
I
will
like talking.
see you next Tuesday, as they put it. Later, fuckers.
Gosh, oh my gosh, but wait, okay.
There's more.
So like, we were doing laundry last night. He got home and I was putting away laundry, so he was helping me put away the rest of the laundry. And I just had him like putting the shirts, on hangers. Because that's my least favorite part of fucking laundry is hanging shit up. I'm lazy. And he saw that shirt. And he didn't read all of it.
You just saw hooked to it.
No, he saw the top. Just a girl who loves. And he goes, yeah, that's my shirt. I said, you like to hawk to it? He said, what? I was like, yeah, did you read the rest of that shirt, babe?
No, we did not.
He really did not. And he goes, oh, I lied. It's not my shirt. It's not my shirt. I was like, yeah, I didn't think so.